Now, I am not a love poet, and usually when I write about love, my hand cramps up. My pen suddenly runs out of ink, I want to throw up, my head starts spinning, my knees get weak. But if I were to write a love poem, it would be about you. The way you perfect your writing, the way your smile is a light that can brighten even the darkest abyss, my pen would grace my notebook with the way you listen to music, or how you turn every page on your book as if every page were a cliffhanger. I am not a love poet, but my mind cannot help but to be overrun with the thought of how softly you grab my hand, how I catch you staring as I'm writing. I can't help but to write about how much I adore the curve in your lip that shows up at the mention of our future. It's not that I'm crazy about anything other than you, and baby, it's not that I wouldn't love to be a love poet, but I'm just not a love poet. And our relationship is not a love poem, but for you I will write a romance novel. Every chapter courses through something else I love about you. Book made thick, Pride and Prejudice. It may take you years to run through all of the adjectives I use when I speak about your smile, or how much I look forward to seeing your face when I wake up in the morning. How our future could be written in the stars. As much as I would love to say I am just not a love poet. My mother used to tell me when I was younger that one day I would appreciate the smaller things in life. Who knew that could be staying up way past the appropriate time? Past any time I was willing to talk to anyone else. My head raged with questions to ask, with things to say, just because then I would be able to get you to talk to me longer. I could take longer to memorize the way you pronounce certain words. Maybe staying up until 4:45 once is why I can list off all of these things so easily. Your feet are smaller than mine, but your heart is huge. Your hands are smaller than mine, but they know how to control my every thought. It took no time at all to learn all of these things that I admire about you, the smaller things about you, and it all started with staying awake until 4:45. My arms aren't very long, but when I first started reaching for you, my arms got longer. I started reaching for cups of coffee and stars, galaxies I'd never thought of before. My art skills aren't that great, but if I ever painted you, it'd be the most beautiful. 10 times as pretty as the Mona Lisa. I'll be your Da Vinci. My Instagram feed would flood with off-white images of nothing but beauty. My portfolio would render the greatest writer speechless. I would scream poetry at the stars in hopes that they would reach you in a different lifetime. My arms aren't very long, but as long as I can reach for something, I'm always going to reach for you.